You know, I just be forgetting sometimes that time is gonna pass. You trying to do what I'm trying to do. That time gonna pass with you, without you, high, low, whatever. That time gonna come. That time gonna go. And sometimes I get caught up thinking, like I gotta try to do it all now, in this breath, in this moment. Conquer, dominate, fulfill everything, all around the board, in this day, in this week, in this month, you know, just trying to get it all. And then I realize, stand still, take a breath, recalibrate, and let that time work for you, because that time gonna pass. It's coming, it's going, it's moving. That time gonna go. It's gonna go. Let it work for you. Put that little effort in. Put that effort in. Make that decision to say no. Make that decision to say yeah. To show up 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It ain't gotta be a great deal. But make that effort to continuously be about it. And as that time passes, them efforts gonna stack. You know? And it's like a snowball effect. It's like interest. It's, you know, that return on investment, it gets bigger and bigger. And you know, it gets to a point where you might get diminishing returns. You might need to switch up the tempo. You might need to put a little more effort and energy, a time, but let it naturally come on to you. Don't just go out there running and trying to go from stop to 100 miles, just boom. Go from, you ain't did this in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, to now you about to be the GOAT today. That ain't how you do it. You be the GOAT with those simple, incremental efforts over and over again. The mundane stuff, the boring stuff. I seen this piece. It was about could have been like sugar or something like that. It was like a bakery, and it was talking about how they started it, and it was on Shark Tank at some point, you know, so it's pretty popular. But they're talking about the love to bake and how like 70-80% of the job is everything but baking. It's decorating, it's cleaning, it's everything but baking. But that small window of time, that 15% of the times when you do get to bake, you enjoy it because that's what you love. That's what you got into it for. But you got to do that other stuff too. That stuff allows you to be able to do the thing you love. Dig me? Seen the actors talking about it. It's like, man, you only actually acting like 10% of the time. The rest of the time you preparing. You know, you got to get your body right. You got to do research on this role to try to bring the right thing to the character. You know, you got makeup, wardrobe, that sort of thing, hair. You're going to spend a great deal of your time in between action. You know what I'm saying? Cut. You're going to spend the most of your time doing stuff that is not acting. But then he also goes on to say, but he love it. Like, and that's the greatest thing to him. Like, that's his passion. He loved that. He wouldn't change it for the world. But that also means that he got to be disciplined, locked all the way in to doing 90% actions that ain't necessarily what he loved to do. You dig what I'm saying? But I kind of strayed away from the idea of just letting that time work, man. I'm young, I'm hungry. I got a little something to myself, you know what I'm saying? Put the efforts in. Get good. You good, get better. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that is subjective, especially in my space. I do art, I do music. It's subjective. What's good? Somebody gonna like the first thing I ever wrote in my life. They gonna like that and be like, man, do that again. I just come in there and freestyle. They can be like, man, where the freestyle tapes at, man? Butter raw on them freestyles. And then I'm putting my absolute life into this new piece that you might be like, man, I live without it. That ain't your best work. This is so subjective, but in my heart, I need to feel like I'm checking boxes. Like, you know, I'm running into issues and then I'm solving them. I'm extending myself. I'm stretching myself into new things that I might have not thought very capable. I might could do a so-so job, and next thing you know, I'm nailing it in my mind. You know, at least that to me. Well, in my heart, I can know I'm putting it in. I'm getting better. Because the listener, the audience, you know, I can't say whether I'm better or not. You know, can't say whether I'm good or not. Really, with art. That's the greatest thing about art. What is good? Like, it's so abstract. Like, what is it? You know, but at the same time, you got to be great. But my phone dying, so let me stop it. Peace, love, all that. Y'all know what it is. Sir Butter, Glory Huggers. Yeah.